Thankful thoughts to you and your loved ones today. We have week 4 of Life Happens For You, Not To You. And hey, I first want to acknowledge that my voice is super low today. My allergies are bad, so that's distracting. Secondly, I kind of feel like I look like a woman from the 80s due to this like side ponytail, but I don't. Like I literally just don't have hair. Um, Distractions all around. But anyways, today I want to talk about one of the most important things in the concept of life happens for you, not to you, is the practice of gratitude. I am constantly reminding myself and preaching to others that what we appreciate appreciates us back. And one of the big learning lessons for me this last year in working with my coach, Vanessa, thank you, is changing the dynamic in how you see other people and how that, and taking responsibility of how you create that and how it impacts your experience of your time with them, around them, and with life in general. And this is super, super important because sometimes we create energy, perspectives, perceptions, and experiences. We create something that is completely not in alignment to the truth based on what our thoughts and our ego are projecting. So my example is I have always felt as if I do not fit in with my family. I'm the ugly duckling, I'm the oddball out, I'm the black sheep. And so where I know they love me, I also know that I have this role that I am to play when I am around them, even if it's not in alignment to who I am today. And that is to not say that they still expect that of me or that they've identified and ordered me to do this. It's just as we grow up and we evolve, we take on roles or types of being a type of a certain person in which our loved ones or our colleagues know that they can come to us to either talk through, know that it's going to be resolved, or just trust and have faith in sharing or experiencing a certain thing with someone. And this is super, super important, I believe, in your interpretation, my interpretation of understanding that life is happening for you and that you get to create and understand what is going on and have the opportunity to take ownership in creating that in which you don't want to be experiencing. And as we enter into this holiday season, my intention last night at Cycle Bar was really understanding the distinctness between self-care and selfish. And I feel it's super, super important as we enter into the holiday season because there are a lot of silent expectations. It's a very stressful time to where it should be happy and meaningful, but we often tend to make it stressful and obligatory, and that really demeans the true joy and fulfillment that we should essentially be able to experience with our loved ones. And so my invitation for you today and this week, because we have one more week of this paradigm, just so you know, is to really take a step back and practice gratitude today. Think of 1 to 5 people or things that you are super, super grateful and happy that have come into your life, and make time to share it with that person. And I'm not saying sending a text, but write a card, write a letter, verbalize it to them. And in doing so, you will understand and you'll start to receive from an energetic, universal standpoint that as you do that and you honor that, you're concentrating on that, you're rewiring your brain to come from a more abundant, fulfilled, joyful space, and in turn your world will start evolving into that, and you'll start to be able to create better relationships, that are more aligned to who you are and connected to what essentially is important and what you desire out of your life here today. And in the understanding of self-care and selfish, it goes back to the oxygen mask theory in an airplane. You are brilliant, you are loved, and you are important. And it is not a treat that you get to take care of yourself. It's vital. It's essential, because unless you're taking care of yourself, you will not be able to take care, love, support, and provide for those you hold dearly to yourself. So I also invite you this week to rewire your perception around what self-care means to you and how it plays a role in how you choose to show up in coming from a space of gratitude, abundance, love, fulfillment, holiday cheer. It's all tied together. So, sending you much love to you and your loved ones on this Thanksgiving Day, and I will see you next week for the last week of Life Happens For You, Not To You. Cheers.